The Wilmington area marching band, slight delay. They had a couple of soccer players making their way here. A couple that literally have just arrived. So they're going to do a quick warm-up on the far side of the field before they come and take the field under the direction of Mr. Jonathan Nickel, their drum major Mary Boyd, and Micah Schellenberger. Gives us a chance to give a couple of shout-outs to some of our sponsors, allowing us to bring you this coverage here tonight. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty. Visit him at castle-realty.com. Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's favorite family-owned homeware grocery store and coffee shop. Check out the brand new cafe and visit them at josephsnc.com. Call ahead for after the show tonight and head on up to the Crane Room, www.craneroom.com, or place a takeout or curbside order to go. Call them at 724-656-1553.
Quick announcement. Because of the COVID restrictions.
Here comes a late arrival, running out onto the field. Look at this. This is great. Running through the tunnel. That's awesome.
All right, and now here's Mr. Nickel.
Good stall job by Mr. Jesse Croach. Now let's turn it over to Mr. Jonathan Nickel, Director of Bands at Wilmington Area School District. Oh, wait, hang on. One more coming through the end zone. Oh, no, he lost a plume. Gotta love it. Coming straight from the soccer match out here for the band festival. Luckily for him, he will not have to tune that drum, all ready to go. Now we can turn it over to Mr. Jonathan Nickel, Director of Bands at Wilmington.
We proudly introduce the Wilmington Area Greyhound Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Jonathan Nickel and the field direction of Senior Drum Major Mary Boyd and Junior Drum Major Micah Schellenberger. We open this evening's performance with a progressive rock tune that put the band Kansas on the map in 1976. Here is Carry On, Wayward Son. Our next song is an up-tempo Latin dance chart written by Gloria Estefan and made famous by pop star Jennifer Lopez on her debut album in 1999. We will now feature our silk line under the direction of Miss Julia Pizzuto and led by student captain Kinsley Shimrack and co-captains Madalena DiMuccio and Jenna Jones. Here is Let's Get Loud. Our next song this evening is a recent pop rock song made famous by the band Imagine Dragons. Topping the U.S. Billboard Hot 100, it became the band's third top 10 single and an instant hit across the globe. Listen as the band rocks out to Believer by Imagine Dragons. Our next song debuted in 1981 by American singer and choreographer Toni Basil for her debut studio album, Word of Mouth. Known for its infectious beat and catchy lyrics, we encourage you to sing along as our silk line, once again under the direction of Miss Julia Pizzuto, Kinsley Shimrack, Madalena DiMuccio, and Jenna Jones, dance the night away with Mickey! Our final number features the Wilmington area drum line led by section leaders Alex Ayers, Talia Morgenstern, Caitlin Reimers, and Evan Jones. Prepare yourselves for the high energy of our traditional band dance as the drum line plays a solo written by percussion instructor Mr. David Perrine. Now, without further ado, it's time to sit back and watch as the band gets funky to Ain't Nothing Wrong With That.
The Greyhound Marching Band doing their thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Wilmington Area Greyhound.
That's the voice of Director Jonathan Nichols. Thanks again to him, and thanks to all of our directors here for all their help and information for this evening's event. And Mr. Nickel asked me to give a shout out to the entire Wilmington area administration. Actually, most of the directors saying something similar. You can't thank the school boards, the administrations, and the parents and faculty for their help in supporting these young students in supporting of the arts and programs that are sadly dying big time in areas. Glad to see a great, huge size band in Wilmington there. Also want to give a shout out to the Greyhound Band alumni watching this performance tonight. We're glad we can bring that to you here at lcsportsnet.com. Also got to give a huge shout out and a huge thanks to everybody, all the families in attendance and all the families who attend